Welcome to Sports Life Talk.
Hey,
Cause this is Sports Life Talk.
hey,
You rock it with Sports Life Talk.
Life Talk.
Hot topics with Sports Life Talk. So come and get you some Sports Life Talk. They let us in the game, now we calling the shots. Things will never be the same, so forget what you thought. Cause life without sports ain't nothing but talk. Here we go now, finally a show that makes your heart pound. Profound, wonder what's running up through your thoughts now. About to drown all podcasts that be watered down. Tell them clowns it's a new era, and it's starting now. 5 total strangers, the 5 Power Rangers, approaching Sports Life Talk from 5 different angles. Get ready for the change up. We done turned the flame up. The topics that we bring up, we about to blow this thing up. Yeah, let's get it cracking. KT the head coach and Miss Manhattan. Gemini Jones hold the throne, she be calling them out. Mr. United Surgeon B. Jones, the mouth of the South. From the cover athlete to the yeet of the week, we got what you need. We dropping what's hot in the streets, from copping new sneaks to locals popping, doing big things. When gossip and tea, let Kimberly pour you a dream. Sports Life Talk, who is them? Went from not listening and now you're tuning in. If you're feeling what you're hearing, tell a friend, tell a friend. Thank you for listening, let the show begin. Sports Life Talk, who is them? Went from not listening and now you're tuning in. If you're feeling what you're hearing, tell a friend, tell a friend. Thank you for listening, now let the show begin.
Let's go.
Down in the valley. Where B. Jones at?
He'll be here.
My bad. I'm sitting over here dancing the jig and I ain't even realized my camera wasn't on. Let's go.
What's up, y'all?
That is good.
Hey, everybody. It is Wednesday, June 29th. I feel like I got my soccer mom hairdo today. Like, kids, come on. We gonna be late. That's how
You been drinking?
Yeah, and I like
Already.
all the colors that we got going on today. Like, it's just so colorful today.
It's a diverse palette.
It is, and I got my Sports Life Talk shirt on.
Repping the brand.
Wait a minute.
Hey, that young lady's a company
Wait,
girl.
hold on. You got on a shirt. All 3 of y'all got on shirts. Coach, what you got on?
I got on a polo.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I'm rocking big letter T. I'm rocking the big
Okay.
letter T.
So let me just say, I finally got my shirts from KT
And you ain't wearing them.
from like 9 months ago. And you know where they are?
In the back
Still in
in
her
your car.
In the trunk of my car. Yeah. Did not take them out. So, but I'm gonna have one on next week though. Matter of fact, I might do wardrobe changes next week because that's how many shirts I bought.
You did get my like 7 to 8 of them though, for real.
I did because I'm sick of y'all. Anyway, it is Wednesday, the last Wednesday in June. It is June 29th. We are wrapping up my birthday month, y'all. I cannot believe it. And this is episode 147. But you know what? Let's talk about these fabulous people on this screen with me. So B. Jones looking Easter fresh, looking like an Easter egg over there with your lavender on. How you feeling tonight?
Man, I'm feeling pretty good. I'm back with the family. You know, I got y'all here rocking with me. We doing this Wednesday night thing. I look forward to these nights. So I love being on here with y'all. So I'm doing real good.
That ain't what you said in the group chat.
I know. I'm playing on E right now. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just messing with you. B.
I'm like Kareem's knees right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm pushing through.
All right. KD looking lovely, looking like a I don't even know, just looking cute. I couldn't even think of nothing. But you looking cute, girl, over there. Oh, I just want to point out that I started to put on one of the pair of earrings that you gave me, but I was rushing and I couldn't get it out the package because I didn't want to break it down. So that's the only reason why I didn't have those earrings on.
Okay.
But thank you. And then we got this dude down here.
This dude.
Damn. That's what you've been reduced to,
I
bro.
can't even get a name.
Ed
I mean,
Reed.
it's right there. You go. It's right there on the screen. Good grief.
Who
How
is
you
Ed
doing?
Reed?
That is me. So just move on. They should know who I am by now. And
Okay.
if this is your first time rocking with us, hey, I'm Ed Reed, the head coach.
Hey,
What's up,
coach.
And I'm Gemini Jones. Y'all, I burnt myself.
You sure it was
Anyway.
you? Do we have to go bust some heads? Somebody did something to you?
No, it was actually me. When I was getting the facial, I was like, yeah, girl, and such and such. And I was like, damn, this theme hot. So,
No, well, never mind. You just clumsy.
yeah, anyway. So, like I said, this episode 147, and it's entitled So Who? So What?
So blunt.
What's his name? So Blunt?
Blunt.
So
Yes,
blunt.
so blunt.
Oh, okay. And this week we will be honoring none other than Mel Blount. But is it really blunt? It should be like Blount. because if you replace the BL with an M, it's Mount.
Well, you
So
should have
why
this
would it not
conversation with
be
his
Blount?
parents, him and I. So that's his name.
Or backstage before we go live.
Oh,
Yeah. So before
I was too busy eating my jerk chicken. Go ahead, Katie.
before we go into the read, since you want to say how things should be pronounced. So one argument I've had, I don't know if I brought it to y'all before, but it was GIF. Is it GIF or is it GIF?
I always say GIF
I say gifts too.
without a T. GIF.
Yeah. What you say, KT?
I'm gonna go gift too because I started thinking about the peanut butter Jiffy. That's what went through my head just then. But yeah, it's gift.
It's GIF. Yeah. And see, for me, I just say GIF, GIF, because some people will say, why do you pronounce it? Because if you pronounce it a certain kind of way, then why don't we say like golden retriever? Why don't we say Jolden retriever? Or what's the other one?
That makes no sense there. Whoever said that.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Who are you hanging out with? Did they not
We're
pass
with us
kindergarten?
on Saturdays, so
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that later too.
we sure will.
All right. So, raised on a farm in Toombs County, Georgia, a star in baseball, football, basketball, and track in high school. After graduation, he received a scholarship to Southern University in Louisiana. While there, he was a Pro Scout All-American pick as both safety and cornerback. Melvin Blount, aka Mel Blount, the former professional football player who was a cornerback for the Pittsburgh Steelers of the NFL. Blount played for 14 seasons. He was a 5-time Pro Bowler and was inducted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame in 1989. So, B, what you got for the trivia this week?
Well, I'm so glad we don't have too many in attendance right now. I know the chat gonna pop up and it's gonna get live here in a little while, but doing some, I didn't know. So whichever one of y'all came up with Mel Blount, thank you. Because as you know, growing up in the state of Louisiana, I've heard of Mel Blount, but I really never really knew who he was, like the impact that Mel Blount had on the football game. And so, doing some research on Mel Blount, I found out this dude was notorious for his bump and run coverage. He would literally wipe out and decimate wide receivers to a point he was throwing them in the bleachers. It was almost like blindside. He throwing them in the bleachers, tackling them on the ground. I mean, it was ridiculous. And he was overwhelming them with power and aggression. So my question for a free t-shirt is, what 1978 rule change was instated and that the streets called it the Mel Blount rule? What is the name of the rule now that was brought into the existence due to the play of Mel Blount? Be the first one to slide in our DMs on our IG at SportsLifeTalk. Tell us the answer, of course, and give us your shirt size and your address, and KT gonna send you over Pam's last shirt that she didn't pick up. So it's just that simple.
Y'all can just slide in my DMs.
Oh Lord,
Please.
down in the valley. Pam, how much would they have had to pay you to be in that movie, in that TV show? $1 million, $2 million?
What am I doing?
You know what you're doing.
I mean, because if I'm just on the pole, they would probably want me to pay them.
They gonna get a refund check on you. They gonna be like, oh Lord, next. Somebody go get their GG. 25 is the age, ma'am. We told y'all. It was right on the casting call.
Hey, you look 30, but we was giving you a shot. But how old is you really? I'm be like, what?
And why did the room all of a sudden start smelling like icy hot when she walked in?
Oh my God.
He really clowning you.
I wear Louis Vuitton perfume, thank you. Anyway, speaking of DMs, KT, we're not gonna say no names, but you did an interview. You guys did a You Got Next, and I made the comment under there like, dang, I should have been on that show. Boop. Anyway, moving right along, it is time.
Well, it's funny you said that though. That's who he's gonna be our playmaker later. So yeah. Okay.
Anyway, Katie, come on with the toast, child. I'm drinking water because let me just say this. If you want to feel your face, your feet, your fingers, the inside of your stomach, do not go drink it with Katie.
Why don't go drink it with me?
Oh, you know why?
Child,
Stop playing,
it took me
Katie.
2 damn days to recover. I thought I had COVID.
We didn't even drink that much. I mean, literally,
the swabbing her nails a lot. She's so drunk.
I think I'm playing. I pulled out the little home test Joe Biden did send us and said, I know I got COVID. God damn it, I can't be this hungover 2 days later. Shit. Come on, we didn't drink a lot. Y'all, we went to the second spot. They gave us shots, but the shot was a whole. And I'm sitting at Studio Movie Grill later, mad because the system shut down. Because I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go to the movies. I'm gonna get this pizza real quick. The system shut down. I didn't get pizza for an hour and 15 minutes. I thought I was gonna pass out in the movie theater.
Were you watching the movie though?
I was, because I was trying to stay focused. You know how you were trying to like.
What you went to go see? Jurassic Park?
No, I saw that last week. We saw Black Phone. Anyway, Katie, what's the toast?
Okay, so the toast this week is I'm calling it the Tequila Passion. So it consists of 2 ounces of Casamigos Reposado, 2.5 ounces of Tazo Passion Tea. You can actually find that at Target. And then a splash of this soda. I don't know the name of it, but it is it's a Brazilian original soda. It looks like this. And you can find it at World Market. And then you just pour the ingredients over ice, and then you'll throw a maraschino cherry in it. And
don't do it, y'all.
Stick a straw in it, and you're good. Why?
Katie, I will say this. I got to back Gemini. Your little self can drink.
How do y'all know this, though?
Okay. So we're going to play like we don't.
I'm going to say this again. So
Hispanics typically do have a high tolerance, though.
We had 3 drinks at the first place. 2 drinks and a shot at the first place. KT didn't go with us to the second place. So she's like, let's get it. That's her favorite thing. Let's get a drink. Then she hopped a little ass up at the bar. Let's get a drink. So we got a drink. And then it's like, we need one more shot. Okay.
And then I left you and drank some more.
See what I'm saying? She talking about, what are you talking about?
And I'm in the movie theater 2 hours later trying not to throw up.
Yeah, but no, like I said, y'all, we started at like 2:30, and I think me and you parted ways at like 7:30. So it was like pretty spaced out to me. I don't know. And then we were drinking water during, so
believe Gemini on this one, y'all. I usually rock Katie, Miss Manhattan, but I'm going with Gemini all the way on this.
Well, whoever is listening and wants to go out and drink.
You challenging them, KD?
Yeah.
Whoa.
You know how there's always the disclaimer. Let me put that little asterisk right there. You might want to do it on a Friday so that you can have the rest of the weekend to recover.
Do it on a holiday.
Take it back to work on Monday.
Hey, no, you got to have that Monday off. That one of them 3-day weekends.
But I'm gonna say that I was a little hungover too, and well, I had like a slight headache, and then I slept all day Sunday. So, but I was fine. I drank a bottle of Prosecco Sunday night. So.
That's ridiculous.
And on top of that, I got my granddaughter after the movie, and she didn't want to sleep Saturday night. So I was like super delirious by Sunday.
Yeah.
Anyway, go ahead with.
Okay. I forgot. I got to get this. All right. So I was thinking about drinks. So, all right. So the toast of the week is going to Judge Carlos Moore out of Mississippi. So he has this program called Do Better ASAP. And ASAP stands for the Alternative Sentencing Accountability Program. So he is a juvenile judge, and he believes in second chances. And when you work in the courts, sometimes it's kind of tough to make people believe that they should get a second chance. So he takes a look at their profiles and their history to see if they qualify for his program. And then if they do, he'll ask about their aspirations. So if, for example, if they don't have a diploma, he'll recommend or, tell you need to get a GED. If you're working at somewhere kind of like maybe like a fast food restaurant or like your local grocery supermarket, and they want to get their degree, he'll have them get admitted and enroll into college. And so what will happen is instead of getting jail time, you're given a jail time or fines, you're given a second chance. So shout out to him.
Shout out.
Yes.
For giving people
That's
a second chance and thinking about it, and also like helping, because sometimes depending on how people grow up, they always think that maybe they're not good enough, or they just don't have the the help or the access to do better. So the fact that somebody gets in trouble and that they they do have dreams to do better but just don't, this helps. So the toast goes to him. So toast to you.
I wish I would have known. See, y'all all got water. I got my Casamigos
You
again.
ain't got no damn Casamigo.
I don't believe
Yes,
you.
I do. Yes,
This
I
ain't
do.
water either, B.
It looked like
It is
Snapple.
red.
You look like Snapple. Because you wouldn't hit,
Because he
you
got
ain't hit
little
no
noble
hall
little
like that.
Tito's in there. He got a splash in there.
Yeah, it's not Snapple anymore. I put some else in there. You know, I'm all about Noble
What is that? Kombucha?
Noble Wolf, man.
You ain't drinking no Noble Whitney like that, son.
This is
You ain't
Noble
that
Wolf.
dirty.
Look, he probably just did.
Yeah,
No.
ain't no way you
This
hitting it
is
like
this
that,
is no,
Kevin.
dude. I got like some grenadine in here, so I can't taste it.
Kevin, you drinking that thing like a fish.
I always KD. Now KD can back me up on this.
No,
when
sir.
I ask you, no. Just let me talk, B. Jones. KD, when I drink, tell them.
Yeah, he be drinking.
I don't know what that's to be proud of.
And
No,
then-
I'm just saying
and then-
you calling me out though. So
I'm just calling you out because you hitting the bottle hard. I mean, you hitting that thing like it's a bones fall.
yeah, because I told it's grenadine in here, so it's
Okay. All right.
He
And
gonna
he
pass
takes-
out after the show.
And KT takes shots of vodka. That's different. He's different.
And last week at about the 50-minute mark, I saw it on all y'all. So
well, we were all that was part like one of our worst shows, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. At the end, we were just fighting
I
through
don't
it.
know what y'all are talking about. I was on my
Exactly. You don't
I
even remember.
was on.
B. Jones, you was in there too because you've been drinking. It was like we got it
Hey,
at 50.
I'm on here right now.
But don't ever challenge me like that again, B. Jones.
All right, it's time for the Playmakers
That's that
segment.
Playmakers.
What?
Well, Gemini Jones, you want to take it over because you did leave a comment earlier, like you said.
No.
Hey,
All
so,
right.
so that's what we got to do to get you to leave a comment to watch one of our shows, Jim.
Oh,
We
and you
gotta
know
have the talent.
Well, hold
I've
up,
been
Gemini.
trying to tell you. Coach
He is.
wife.
Yeah, I tell you, he's married though, and he's 6'5". So
He hit.
How you gonna tell her that at the same time?
He
well, I gotta break the show up sometime. You want me to wait till after the show? No, I'm not break it down to it now.
Y'all know
All right,
what?
so-
Y'all know what I hate more than anything when my little short friends, like if KD started dating a dude and she be like, "Girl," and he's 6'7", and I be wanting to slap the hell out of my little short friends that just like automatically. That's like the first thing they tell me, and I'm just like, he ugly anyway. Don't nobody care.
Betty, tell me this. What do you do if your short friends prefer somebody that's like 6'4", between 6'4" and 6'7"? That's what they prefer. But then they're like, "Ooh, I got my new boo, and I can't wait till you meet him." Then you have your house party. They bring their new boo, and he's like 5'2".
Oh, they just lied then.
Well, they told her.
No, she
Yeah.
didn't. No, but she didn't say, like, the friend never said, "Oh, well, he's 6'4".
And I'd be like, that's your height, sis. That's your speed.
Okay.
Where his tall
All right,
friend
so
is at.
all right, so his name is Coach Alan Kuiper. He stopped by to share his basketball journey and what led him to be a coach. So please go and check out his episode. I think Pam's already watched it 3 times, as well as everybody else in our You Got Next series. So Gemini
I don't know what
Jones,
the hell y'all talking about. I was just
take
asking.
it away, Gemini Jones.
So where does he coach at?
St. Augustine.
That's right, St. Augustine.
Super dope.
No, he's a dope individual though, for real.
They all are, Kevin. We do good work. Y'all, I'm telling
Yes,
you,
I know.
if you ain't tapped into the You Got Next series, then I don't know what you're waiting for. There's some amazing people on there.
Yes,
Okay.
they
Those
are.
shows are crazy.
And we got like 8 or 9 in the works right now, so be on the lookout.
And I be busting
I need
Kevin
y'all to
head
do
in
better.
championship rounds, too.
Do better.
What,
All right,
okay, so
Kat.
no, what do you mean by do better? You're not just gonna clap and do all that and just
What's
Ha-
up
ha-
line?
okay, whatever.
KD, tell us about the local business that you had me passed out at.
Okay, so we're celebrating Pam's birthday, and I decided to take her to some spots that are listed on social media to visit when you're in Dallas. So there's a new restaurant in Deep Ellum called Federales, and it's super cool because they give you you ask to take shots and ring the bell. And what they do is they serve whatever liquor that you like. They serve it in shot glasses that are actually like ice cups. the cup is made out of ice. So then they pour your shot in there, you drink it, and then you throw it at a bell. And you're supposed to, like, when you hit it's like a big metal bell. And if it hits the bell, your ice like breaks. It's pretty cool. Pam and KT hit it. I didn't hit it.
You was nowhere near it.
Yeah.
How big was the bell? How big was the bell?
It's a really big bell,
It's
dude.
the Liberty Bell.
Yeah.
So she missed the ring.
Philly.
So like Katie, who you hit? Like another patron sitting on the other side?
No, I didn't. It just like kind of went under the bell. It didn't even like it.
It didn't even hit the little thingity thing that swang from the bottom of the bell.
2 weeks in a row. Last week it was Dak Prescott. This week you couldn't hit the drunk bell. I just don't.
But okay, so let me tell you the next spot. So, like I say, Federales, all their food is served a la carte. But it's a really cool spot. So y'all check it out if y'all are in Dallas. And then the second place is called Another Round, and it's pretty much like a putt-putt golf place. And how would you explain
I don't know. I was drunk.
Did you go to that one, Kevin?
No, I had to go play dominoes.
That was my special date. So I just want to point out, she's putting it nicely. She took me on a very nice date. I felt like I might have had to give her some after. It was about to be P Valley. I mean, it was nice. I mean, I felt
the Trinity.
I was like, down in the valley, 1, 2, shake them. All right.
But yeah, it was very interactive. The things were really fun. Pam,
it wasn't like normal putt. Like, yeah, they had it was weird. It was
fun. We all should go. We should set a date and we should all attend. And
man, y'all call them up, tell them we coming, get us some free coupons.
So I actually made a hole, like, and it was like behind the mountain, and I made it without looking. So that made up for not hitting the bell. And then so they have two sides. One side is like easy, the other one is like super hard. So the other side, me and Pam just had like a photo shoot throughout the whole route. And then one of the very last holes, Pam decides to just spill her whole entire drink. She didn't want no more. So that's when I was like, I was like, you're getting a shot because you didn't drink that drink. So,
but I do want to say one thing though. We went to the first place, whatever, Federales,
yeah.
And man, it was a woman in there. Her feet, ooh,
like you don't touch them for their feet.
No, B. Jones. Put lotion on y'all feet.
And it was funny because she was behind KT.
She was right behind me.
I was like, look down. They were like extra long and they were extra wide. And then she had white polish, but the polish had come off of like 2 of them. And then her toenails was like, I was like,
I ain't gonna be a part of y'all cracking against these.
No, the thing is, like she said, she sent me a text and it was so loud nobody could hear us anyway. So
yeah,
but yeah, put some lotion on.
Yeah, it was super loud,
and they were ashy.
Yeah,
the back of it. Oh, B. Jones.
And then she had on them soccer mom wedge sandals with the
hammer time. It was hammer time, Katie.
I will say this though, when you in Deep Ellum,
I didn't get to see her.
You got your head on a swivel down there, B. Jones.
I need to wear shades if I go down there with my wife.
You gonna be like this.
I was like, man, I'm like, I'm married because I'd have been acting up there.
Acting a fool.
With all them young girls.
Can I do my athlete though? I mean,
go ahead.
Well, it's I got a nice little, I guess you could call it teaser into it, right? Because we watching Winning Time and we get to kind of see what type of impact and kind of the story version of Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, right? He's a 10-year veteran in the league at this point, but he's angry and he's all about black empowerment. But it kind of funny because this guy is not a high school kid. He's an NBA player, but he represents Dallas. He wears the name across his chest. Reggie Bullock won the 2022 NBA Social Justice Award, which is named after Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. And he kind of hit the stage when he pushed for the LGBTQ equity in 2014, and ever since then he's just been fighting for different groups and different diversities and things of that nature. But shout out to Reggie Bullock. Like I said, I know it's not a high schooler, but the dude is out there doing major things. And we hear all about the 6-man. We hear all about the offensive players and the rookies of the year and all that stuff. But we didn't. I don't know why I didn't feel like this one made enough noise out there in the sports sphere. So shout out to Reggie Bullock. You are the SLT Player of the Week.
Awesome.
Okay.
All right, y'all. It is time for the kickoff question. How impressed are we with Serena Williams making a comeback? And is she the GOAT of all GOATs? I'm gonna say yes. If we calling Tom Brady the GOAT, we gotta call Serena the GOAT.
Yeah, she's in the
And she had a baby.
especially tennis.
Yes.
Tennis, she is the GOAT of women's. It's just
I almost want to put her with the goats, man.
no. She is the GOAT of GOATs just for this. And I was just saying tennis, but
if I had to pick a Mount Rushmore and put only 4 athletes, it didn't matter what sports they would be. I know Muhammad Ali would be one, right? I'm thinking Michael Jordan. I'm thinking Michael Jordan would be that other one. But after that, I mean, we can start talking about the Serenas going up there. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking that she has been that impactful because the difference is that, like, there's not a lot of color. We got King Richard winning movie of the year, and that's a story about Serena and her sister and her father and how they were raised up. So her winning and beating the odds is not just winning; it's a African American winning in a PWI, whatever you want to call it, predominantly white sport. It's huge. And when I tell you the chasm between her and the next person is just. It's just legacy great. So no matter what happens to Serena in this here Wimbledon, she is, in my opinion, going on that Mount Rushmore.
and then
GOAT of all GOATs.
talk about another GOAT, Allison Felix. She's in her last, couple of events.
That's another one.
That's another one who had a baby. Nike was, trying to trip on her. So she got her own shoe brand and did her thing at the Olympics. And I watched it yesterday. She didn't do too hot, but I mean, man, she's on her way out and she will always be the GOAT of track too.
Yeah, but she coming. That's what I'm saying. But and also the other thing we ain't even talking about, Kevin. These women 40 plus years old. Like these women. Excuse me.
Felix is not 40.
I mean, excuse me, 30 plus years old.
Yeah.
I bet you she's closer to 40 than she is 35. So I mean, she probably about 36, 37 years old. I have to go look, but I know Serena is at least.
Yeah,
Let me say this too. As a woman who has had a baby, and I'm sure Katie can attest to this also. Well, I don't know, because we had our children on the younger side, but even at that, the changes that having a baby makes to your body, just even, I mean, honestly, Terrence is almost 20, and there are times, don't say nothing smart now, one of y'all, but there are times I had a C-section. I feel like there are times when I can feel my insides still like doing something weird, and it's not bubble guts. Like, I know the difference. I feel like
yes, Pam. Maylocks, okay?
It feels like my organs are still kind of moving. I don't know. And so to come back in and train and redo your body and get back in that top condition is absolutely amazing. I mean, just after having a baby, any athlete that just can be like, boop, like damn.
Yes, and then go back to the level that they
Just trying to get back to my baby, get my pre-baby weight.
Well,
Get rid of baby.
Never mind. That's why y'all are stronger than men.
We are.
The fact that y'all can take a human for 9 months, carry them, shoot them jokers out, go through all of that, man, please. And then you got these idiots on that's a different story, but salute. Shout out to all the women out there. Thank y'all for everything y'all do.
Allison Felix, 36, by the way.
36, yeah.
Okay. Awesome. So, Katie, do you have a comment? I'm sorry, I don't want to leave you out.
Oh, no, I'm agreeing with y'all. Like you say, to have a baby and to come back and still compete at the level that you were prior, it's amazing.
I mean, even if she don't compete at that same level,
she hasn't really been competing at the level that she was before the baby.
But she competing, KT, and these are the best in the world. She ain't down.
I totally agree, B. Jones.
I get what you're saying. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I got you.
We saying the same thing. I'm just saying I'm adding a little bit more that Cajun on it. I'm adding a little bit more gumbo on that thing, man.
I would never talk evil against Serena.
It's impressive. It's amazing what she's doing. So shout out to Serena. She's been a cover athlete before. I wish we could have gave her. We might have to give her another one eventually down the road.
Her and Allison, we both have both of them.
And both of them been Yeats too. Both of those guys have won Yeats as well. So
all right, well, y'all deleted the slides. I don't even know what's next.
It is
click on to
the Manhattan Project.
All right.
So did y'all get to watch the BET Awards this weekend?
Nah, I stay away from those. I had to do.
I'm not an award show watcher. Like I just like to turn on the Shade Room the next morning and catch the highlights.
The only thing I did see was Lil' Kim. Oh my gosh. Oh.
Yeah,
I don't know what she was thinking.
Yeah, I don't know either. But the highlight for me was the Diddy's performance.
He always.
Yes, I love Diddy, y'all. He brought out Shine, which was pretty dope too, because I think Shine's been in jail. I don't know how long he's been out.
No, he's like the governor or mayor.
Yeah, that dude like a
He's been out. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a city councilman. Yes,
he been out of jail. He's been out of jail.
He's been out a minute, yeah.
A hot minute.
Oh my gosh. Well, he's been in hiding, but he came and performed. That was super dope. And then I love the love and the support that Young Miami shows to Diddy too. And then Diddy also shouted out Cassie for holding him down in the dark. So that's
messy. You know Cassie happy with the dude.
Something. I don't ever want my man to embarrass me like that. I'm holding a sign for you, and you ain't even said, you didn't even acknowledge, I see you, boo. Like, you didn't even have to shout me out, but you didn't even be like, I see you, girl. You mentioned all these other women, and I'm standing here holding a sign like a dummy.
Miami was holding the sign. It's Young Miami. And she was holding the sign.
Yeah, she did have a sign up, yeah.
Damn.
But I guess
but let's be clear, the only reason she did that was because at the last award show, the Asian chick Gina or whatever. That's the only reason she did that. Like, stop being messy and leave this old man alone, child. Find you somebody else. You're gonna be looking like Cassie in 20 years.
Yeah, they ain't gonna stop.
What happened with Cassie? What happened with Diddy and Cassie?
He just struck her alone, man.
And played with her. She finally left him. Now she happily married with 2 kids. Don't let this man hold up your life. I'm telling y'all, do not let these men hold up your life. They will drag you down.
All my life I had to fight.
Miss Manhattan, will you take control of your section? Because Gemini is losing it.
She lost her cool.
Who's getting high up in
here? Yeah, but y'all didn't miss much. Yeah, y'all didn't miss much. Kanye West, he came out to, show appreciation to Diddy also. And he had some type of like mask fabric over him and he could barely breathe. Yeah, it was crazy. So the drink of the week is Passion Tequila.
Carey need to put on some jeans and some tennis shoes because I'm sick of her in these ball gowns and you can't even walk and you got to have 2 people walk you out while you sing your little something down. Get somewhere and sit down with your old behind. Put on some down.
Mariah's 50 now, isn't she? I know she's in her 50s, right?
I don't know. Mariah's around my age. She's around my age.
I don't know. I think Mariah may be pushing that 50. I wouldn't care.
Again, Mariah is around my age.
Oh, so you are 50. Yeah, my bad.
Leave them ball gowns alone, sis, because you can't walk. You be trying to walk out on stage and you got these little boys walking with you. Put you on some tennis shoes and be comfortable, sis. Especially when we singing a song about BDE. You just don't go.
Oh my God.
That's all I got to
say.
She's
50. She's 53.
Yeah, I knew it.
53?
Yeah, that Vision of Love was a long time ago, Gemini.
Hey, that was a
in the car. I hit all them notes.
But isn't it crazy though how she went? She's a top 5 vocalist ever, singer.
Yes.
She's in the top 5 of singing.
Yeah.
But you can tell when they don't care about that craft anymore, how they just let it go.
Yeah.
Yes.
She's number 1 on the Christmas chart.
She still be like she's still hitting the notes.
She still be coming.
Hey, did y'all see Patti LaBelle on the Juneteenth special? Now Patti LaBelle like 70 something, and I'm used to that old Patti.
Yeah, these new artists, Shaka Khan, sound a hot mess.
That's what I'm saying. They're getting old.
Y'all ain't gonna be able to get away with disrespecting legends now.
No, Patty LaBelle is.
Black.
I
Cancel.
love Patty. I love
Take
Patty.
us off live. Take us off live. Y'all gonna
I
disrespect
love
Shaka
Patty
and
LaBelle,
Patty.
but man, I try to support
Somebody
it.
gonna
I
be
just go
saying the
watch.
same thing about Amarion in about 10 years. But anyway,
They're
let's
saying about him now.
All
What are
right,
you talking about?
next big topic. So I said that we're gonna do it big and show this person some love. They've always watched our show from day one, before we were live, before we were four. And every week he's always here and
Every
showing
week.
stuff in the comments.
Except this week,
Outside
when
of
you
the
give him a
comments.
shout out.
this week, the 1 week
Except
we
this
shout
week.
him out.
Except this week. But we're gonna do it anyways because tomorrow
Where
is
he
his
at?
birthday.
KD, where are you? KD, damn it.
Yes.
Where you at,
Yeah,
KD?
so I guess he's gonna have a big party tonight for his birthday. So
That's
happy
understandable.
birthday, KD.
So are we
Yeah,
singing
so-
to him?
No,
Yeah,
he's not.
He ain't
Yeah,
even here.
We're not gonna sing you now. We'll
Okay,
sing to
so-
him next week.
But that
Okay,
don't
we'll sing
count.
some next week.
Well, you've been celebrating
We'll-
all month, so how will it count?
We'll record
But
a
it's a
message
whole different
backstage and
month
send it to him
next week.
specially.
It's a whole different month next week. You can't celebrate your birthday the next week.
You don't make the rules on how you celebrate somebody's birthday. We'll sing to that man next week when he's on. Golly, Gemini.
Yes.
Fine,
But if
whatever.
you're here and you're listening, happy birthday, KD.
Happy
Katie doing
birthday!
What's up? What's
Happy
up?
birthday,
Hey,
bro.
did he get his shirt at least?
No, because he hasn't been at work.
Remember,
Like
he
when
went on
so me and
vacay.
Katie
Oh,
work.
that's right.
Yeah, we work together, and he takes like 6 weeks off for his birthday. So shout out to
You
him.
do it right.
Blame him.
Do it right.
Yeah.
It's paid.
Yes.
Do it.
Okay. And my last topic is news just dropped this week that Adrian Peterson and Le'Veon Bell will fight each other in an exhibition boxing match on July 30th. So are y'all digging these exhibition fights? Like, what do y'all think of them?
I think they're stupid.
No, they're dumb. I mean, I'd rather go see real boxers box
Yeah.
if I'm going to
Stop
watch
play
it.
boxing. Stop
you
play
know-
boxing. And plus, I like Adrian Peterson. There's no outcome to this that I can see. And then the technique will be poor. You know what? For people who just like fantasy football or maybe just people who want to see these types of gimmick matches, I'm pretty sure it's entertaining. But me as a true fan of the game, this is disrespectful. Unless somebody says, hey, Adrian Peterson could have been a boxer if he had not played in the NFL. Y'all following me? Like if somebody said Adrian Peterson been training his whole life, that's how he trained in the offseason. Give me some kind of backstory because just former NFL players boxing, I don't have no interest in
Well,
watching.
think about that. Nate. We still ain't seen that man, have we?
I don't even think he in the big three
That
no
was
more.
real
Nate
boxing.
Robinson, we have not seen him since that.
Jake Paul done ruined this man's life.
Was it Jake Paul that got him?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, Jake Paul the one that knocked Nate Robinson out.
He
We
laid
heard
out.
from
What's
Nate.
that song Jay-Z say? I'm planking on $1 million. That's how he was laid out.
Man, that dude. Not to bring up old stuff, but yeah, proud of Nate Robinson. God,
All right, Kevin, who would you rather be, Chris Rock or Nate Robinson?
Chris Rock. At least it's 'cause Nate Robinson was
You laughed that
dude.
off. Your ticket
No,
still
because
went
Nate
up.
Robinson was in a fight, though. Nate Robinson was in a fight with two
That
dudes.
he never should have been in.
People get knocked out in boxing, y'all. People
But he
get now.
signed
Wait a
up for
minute
that.
now. I got to
Chris
defend
Rock
Nate.
is
No,
Robinson.
that's true. But B. Jones, who do you have more respect for? Somebody that got knocked out, just went to sleep, or somebody?
Yeah, because it takes a lot of courage to go into that boxing ring.
But
He
you know how
went in the
much
boxing
courage
ring
does it
with
take
the
to
wrong
not fight
person.
somebody on live air that just slapped you while you're trying to be professional?
That's what I'm saying. You got Peter Roll right on national television for
More people,
everybody.
more people have sympathy for Chris Rock than they have Nate for Nate.
And then Chris hit that. Oh, then put it tuck. Hey, he tightened himself up. Hey, Chris took a lick. I saw look.
That's just like
It
getting
flew
dunked
out
on
his
a
mouth.
crossover, right? I do not want to get knocked out ever.
Oh no, I don't want no part of a knockout.
You know what I'm saying? You can't come back from knock. I got slapped, so it make Will Smith look weak for slapping me.
Right. He should have punched him. All right. Miss Manhattan.
All right, and then episode 4 of Winning Time. What are y'all's thoughts? Just real quick.
Yeah, we're gonna be quick about this
Yeah,
one.
it wasn't even
You
one of
can
the
go,
better
Kevin.
episodes of
You
the
can go,
season.
Kevin.
It was serviceable just to get you through, I guess, to make it episode 5. But I don't really have a lot of stuff to talk about it because it wasn't that entertaining.
Yeah, this is going to be what I like to call a transition episode. This was one that we kind of got the backstory on Jeannie Buss, why she's so loved by the basketball community. We also saw this new style of basketball come into play. So, because in episode 3, I was like, man, I didn't know the Jerry the Shark Tarkanian was going to be the LA coach, and so, but they had to show us that didn't happen. They showed how it didn't happen, and then. You know, Pam, I got a question for you since we talking about this. I don't know how much. I know we're running short on time, but have you ever hired someone that was your second choice? Like you number one, they said, hey, we want to offer number one. Number one said no, and then you offer number 2, and they was excited. They took it. I don't think I've ever got number 2 like that.
I have. That's why I don't send out no rejection.
No rejection.
Nothing until option 1 is at their start date.
Let me reframe that. So in that situation, they don't know that they're option 2. They just know that they finally getting the call. This guy knew he was option 2.
Actually, you know what's interesting is a long time ago, I applied for a job and I got a rejection letter in the mail. And I was like, oh, okay, cool, forget y'all. You know how you always do when you don't get that job. And then like a week later, they called me and they were like, hey, we wanted to go ahead and offer you a job. I said, but y'all sent me a rejection letter. Oh, no, that was a mistake. I said, no, y'all ain't getting me because I ain't nobody's second option. What happened was y'all first option didn't show up day 1. Now y'all trying.
But Pam, how long ago was this? They sent you a rejection letter in the mail.
Exactly.
That
had to be in the 70s.
I'm trying to tell you, they ain't did that. Like, they ain't sent email. Jesus Christ.
You just told your age, right?
I did, didn't I?
Ain't nobody gonna talk about it. You got snail mail rejection letters? Like, goodness.
Not the snail mail.
Y'all moving right along. KD, what else?
Oh, that's all I got. Thank y'all for tuning in to the Manhattan Project.
Anyway, so
I'm throwing it to you.
Buckle up, y'all. Yeah, this is about to be spirited.
All right, y'all. So look, I'm quite sure that if you are anywhere on Instagram, you have seen this video. Now, I have not watched the entire video because sometimes ghetto things irritate me. Yeah, but I have read the comments, and there was a woman that had, I think it was 3 kids. She had multiple children.
Yes.
She only had, so the father of one of the children showed up with food for his child. And she was recording and going off, talking about how he showed up and, you know, brought kids for that one child. I don't remember, son, I think, and didn't bring food for the other children. So it has been a debate on whether or not he should have brought food for the other children. I'm gonna go first.
Go ahead.
My personal opinion is it's not that man's obligation to feed your other children.
Agreed.
Yes.
However, you can't have one child sitting there eating McDonald's because, you know, I don't even know if it's McDonald's, but let's just say McDonald's.
It was McDonald's.
Okay. All kids love freaking chicken nuggets or Happy Meals from McDonald's. So unless your other 2 kids are in their teens and don't eat McDonald's, I don't feel like he should have brought the food over, especially knowing that she had other children. I feel like if you want to treat just your child to McDonald's, then you need to pick up your child and take them to McDonald's, because not that I feel he has any obligation to the other children, you just make the other children feel bad, especially if their daddies are not in the picture or bring them things or pick them up. It might make the other children feel bad. I would say pick up the kid if you're going to do that. And if you cannot bring everybody food, I mean, pick up a pizza. At least that way you can't even say, well, I just brought this for him. You brought the pizza. Whoever eat the pizza, get pizza or whatever.
Well, Gemini, I agree with everything you said, but this tells you their relationship is toxic.
But hold on, I want to say one thing on Pam, but let's just hypothetically say my daughter was over there. I wouldn't want you bringing my kid no food. I mean, like you bring
What?
your own kid food. I wouldn't want you bringing my daughter no food, no money. Who are you, Playboy? You take care of your kid, I take care of mine. You ain't that.
That's
You
what
ain't
I'm
that
saying.
Here's the
daddy.
thing, though,
Don't
B.
make the other
They're not
kids
taking care of their
feel
kids,
bad.
evidently.
Well, I don't know that part of the story. All I know is the part of the story that Pam put out in the group. And my thing is if the shoe was on the other foot, if he had a bunch of other kids and her kid was over his house, would she take everybody food?
No, the mother and her probably would. I would say that.
Actually, yeah, she would do something.
say
She
that.
would pick
Within
up
her
a tray of
expectations-
nuggets or something.
To your point, the guy should have went over there, got his kid, took his kid to McDonald's, and then left and came back. Because it's not his responsibility to feed. I don't want him feeding my kid. I can't expect him to feed nobody else's kids. But at the same point in time, I do understand you creating a negative environment for me. You making my job harder, and you're creating a negative situation where I got to manage these other kids when everybody was good, and then you came over here, capping with this food.
Yeah,
So
but B. Jones, with that too, though, you are the one that laid down with these different men. You understand what I'm saying? I get everything you're saying. I agree with everything y'all. That's why I said the relationship is toxic.
It is toxic
Because if it would have been a good relationship, the recording, she could have said, "Hey, if
Next
you bring
time you
something
come
over for your
over,
kid, can you bring something over for them, and I'll get you when I get paid?"
but see, I still
let me know you coming.
No, B. Jones, the dude is not responsible for anybody else but his kid.
but I don't want him bringing my kid food. She
But
good.
evidently somebody's
She
not bringing
good.
the kids food
Because they kids. They kids. Kevin, kids gonna complain.
He does this all the time, though. This wasn't just a one-time thing.
Kids
And if
don't
I
need to
read
be in
it
grown folks'
correctly,
business.
she threw the McDonald's away. So now I'm really
me and her would have a problem. Now you owe me $8.63.
To me, you're separating the children. I don't care about the two of them. It's about how the other kids might feel, especially if they're all around the same age. Again, like if I had a small child here and Terrence, and the small child's, it wouldn't matter to Terrence because he's older. He understands this ain't my daddy. This. But when you're 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 years old, you just like, well, I want McDonald's too. You don't care where the McDonald's came. The McDonald's could have came out the trash. As a kid, you don't care. You just want McDonald's. And so you got these 4-piece nuggets, and the kid can't even enjoy. I would have thrown it away too, honestly.
I wouldn't have thrown it away, but I would have went and took it and cut it in half.
Yeah.
And I said, hey, the
4
other
nuggets in a Happy Meal, you got 3
it
pieces.
don't matter. Y'all finna each get a swig. You hit it
Somebody's
first.
still
You
hungry.
hit it next, and you hit it last. Everybody finna share. As a matter of fact, if there's 3 kids and we got 4 nuggets, I'm getting a nugget. Everybody finna eat off this Happy Meal because it ain't your dinner. That's your snack.
I wish I could have sent y'all the one video from Facebook. It was a principal that she laid it out perfectly, but I couldn't share it for some reason. I don't want to talk on it because I won't get it right. But
no, I want to hear what she had to say, though, Kevin. At least give us a synopsis.
She was saying, so this is the kind of culture that we're in. So when we go to a school, now one of their kids is going to see somebody with something that they can't have. But now their thinking is, okay, since she had it, then somebody else should have bought it for me. You see what I'm saying? But the way she said it was very...
I kind of see what you're saying. So other kids are going to feel... it's basically entitlement.
Entitlement.
Other kids going to be like, hey, sis, they got it. That's the difference, though. The school, I see her point. I'm not doubting this. This is a total different situation. This is family. This is family.
She didn't have to record it. She didn't have to put it out there. It's like
she did it out of spite because she thought people were gonna side with her.
Yeah, you could have had a side conversation with him and be like, "Look, I understand you want to bring your kid food, but don't bring it over here. Just come pick him up, take him to the McDonald's, and let him eat there, and then bring him back home."
But the way they would talk to each other in the video, you can tell that they don't get along.
Yeah, but what difference do it make if she put it out there? Like, what if people gonna be walking down the street? That's the McDonald's guy over there.
No, she tried to make him look bad
bad. Yeah,
because he's out there trying to support his kid, what he's supposed to do.
Yeah, so tell me the negative angle. Who's saying that he was wrong?
Some people are saying just the optics are bad because he brought something over there knowing there were other kids there.
Let me tell you who said he was wrong. The women with multiple children who 2 other daddies ain't doing nothing for their kids.
There's no way I judge this man.
No,
there's nothing that
you don't. But as a woman, these young kids, I'm sorry, I hate to say it, these young kids that are just popping out babies like this and not thinking about who they having kids with and all that kind of stuff, they're the ones in the comments talking about, yeah, girl, he sure is wrong. No, he's not. Sis.
Them are known as hood
19, 20
rats.
years old. That's why you don't need to be having kids.
Those
you
are
still-
ratchets.
But with this video, they also said this too. With this video, he needs to try to get custody of his son.
Well, not only that, but that's a defamation. I might hit you with a defamation suit
I mean,
on
yeah,
that, man.
they said he does it all the
okay,
time,
Johnny,
though.
yeah.
I think
She gonna be in that ASAP program before I get finished. She gonna need a second chance. Cause good grief. Yeah, no, I don't blame Cat at all. My responsibility is to go over there and take care of Leroy. I'm gonna take Leroy his McDonald's and I'm gonna be gone.
I mean, I guess that leads to another question. If he buys his son a gift and brings it over there,
does he have to share it?
I gotta buy 8 PlayStations? No, I can't.
You know what I'm saying? So she
No.
needs to be realistic about it. Have a side conversation. Say, hey, please don't bring this over here. If you can't bring for everybody, I mean, again, if you bring in a pizza, that's something different. If you bring in, a tray of nuggets, that's something different. But you cannot bring a Happy Meal with one drink, and it's a couple other kids over there that don't understand what this is. So,
yeah,
that video is more of an indictment on her than it is on him. I'm gonna let that go.
I think that's the one
but
thing we all agree on.
Unfortunately, like I said, you got some young females in the comments agreeing with her and barking.
That's a damn shame.
And anyway, all right, keep living, sis. All right, it's time for the pick six. No, what is it time for?
To drop.
Well, hell, y'all deleted all the damn slides. I don't remember.
They 3 or 4 slides down. Just go down a little bit further, Pam.
Look, I was drunk on Saturday. I don't remember nothing.
That's what I'm trying to figure out which one of y'all drunk and duplicated all these blank slides.
They've been like that.
I didn't keep scrolling.
They've been like that. Y'all just scroll down to them.
Well, no, this one has a lot. We only had like one in between.
Yeah, Kevin. No, this thing got like six blanks, man.
I copied the last one, so whatever was on there has been.
Editing. Y'all need to get this together.
Yeah,
man, go ahead and do this drop. Let's go.
Somebody edited tonight. I don't know.
All right.
So Chris Brown dropped Breezy. I haven't listened to it. A lot of people are posting it on Instagram, so I'm assuming that it's good. Machine Gun Kelly with Mainstream Sellout. Giveon dropped Give or Take. It's a pretty dope album. I've only played it one time. What I like about it is that it's in journal format. So it's almost like he was writing in his journal and kind of like decided to go back and read the entries and then kind of just made an album based off of his feelings throughout, his journal entries. Super dope. Lupe Fiasco dropped Drill Music in Zion.
Real quick, KD, they tore up Giveon for his BET performance.
Oh yeah,
I saw that on IG.
It was horrible. Oh, and speaking of Omarion and Mario, that was another live performance where people cannot sing. Jeremiah is an engineered voice. Ray J doesn't never need to sing ever again in his life. Yeah.
And Omarion.
If I had one wish.
Omarion, I swear, babe, just sit there. Just stand there and look pretty, sweetie.
That's all he needs to do.
They told him up B2K or was it J Bug and Lil Fizz?
First of all, none of y'all can say anything,
No.
but everybody.
Yeah. But Mario was good. Mario was really good.
Sing.
Yeah, he was confident. He came in there and owned it. So they need to give him a tour. And Sammy needs to be on it, and Eric Bellinger too. Oh, and Tank. Tank came out, but y'all, Tank, if anybody talks about Tank, y'all know he's losing his hearing, so his voice isn't going to be as good as it once was.
Yeah.
Damn, his voice. Did you see his IG pic today?
Oh, here we go.
Another one that can. All right, Casey.
Giveon said it was on BET though. Giveon said BET sound messed him up.
It was, and once they got his audio together, he came back. So he came back for it. So we're good. We're good on Giveon. KT, what you got for the coaches group this week?
All right, the coaches group this week is Closure by Chris Brown, featuring her off his new album. You got a top 5 entertainer with one of the dopest artists in the game right now and her. So please go and check that out. I actually love his album. Chris Brown never misses. So
I haven't heard it, but like people will post when they do their TikTok videos or their Instagram videos, and they'll post. I'm like, okay, yeah, this sound like. Oh, I'm sorry. I got sidetracked. Go ahead, B. Jones. What we
Nice.
see?
Hey, Kevin, let's throw it up. This is one last reminder. Nothing new. We dropped it last week. If you hadn't had a chance, I hadn't won it still yet. So I am I'm going to be out this Saturday online trying to get on the Sneakers app. This is your last chance to get it freshly released at retail prices. Remember what I told you though. If you don't get it on retail on Saturday, don't panic because the resale value is just not crazy on these. You'll be able to get them for less than $240, which I know you're still paying, tax on it, right? But you know, it's not nothing that's gonna kill you. This will not be a $400 pair of sneakers when it hits back on the street. So we've already went around the room, but we could go. We just anybody gonna try to get them?
I already put my order in with my sneaker guy.
Okay, so Pam, she's snagging. What about you, KT?
Oh, this is gonna be the last pair I get for a while. Playboy that went crazy. Oh, B. Jones, I gotta hold that sneaker, man.
Man, Kevin, let's do it. Hold that sneaker.
Here's one.
Oh, fire.
I like those. I don't even like those, but I like
Somebody
that.
got the fire emojis in the chat. Hold on.
What was that called, Kevin? I'm coming to get them.
And then I got these mids today. They just came in.
Ooh,
those are the ones I wanted.
Hold them back, Kevin. Hold them back. Hold them back.
Well, you couldn't really see it because of the light.
Oh, my goodness.
Natural color.
So, Kevin, that brings me, you know what? And I'm not going to do the whole theatrics, but hold that sneaker. We released these. I wasn't going to even drop them, Kevin. I wasn't even going to drop them, but you started dropping shoes and sneakers, and I thought I should do it. These are the Jordan 9s.
Find something to drop.
Particles.
I got some new shoes, too.
They came out, as y'all can see, nasty pair of shoes. But, Kevin, you bought some mids. Why are the mids so disrespected? And just 1 minute, Kevin. 1 minute. Why are the mids so disrespected in the game?
I have no idea. You can ask KD and Gemini about this. We went out Saturday and the guy already had them on, and they look good in person. Am I right, Gemini?
The ones you got right now?
Yeah, somebody already had them.
Yeah.
No, but I'm saying why people don't why the resale value and nobody can snag these ones, right? We having to move mountains to get ones, but mids, which damn near look just like ones. I mean, it's a slight difference. The difference is negligible in the nightclub. I'm gonna put it to you that way. I was in a nightclub, I looked around, I couldn't tell which ones were mids and highs. I don't know, like why people sleeping on mids, KT?
I have no idea, man. I will rock. This is my second pair of mids, and this is my first pair of lows. So I'm about to be done if I can get these ones on Saturday.
And then you're done.
I gotta take a break, BJ.
Pam, you wear mids? Or you was the one disrespecting mids?
No, she actually liked those. She saw
okay, you like mids.
She pointed it out to me.
Okay, so KD, you don't like mids. One of y'all don't like mids. Somebody
I just don't like the lows. As long as
I don't like the lows.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I'm about to say, I know in our thread about a couple of years ago, damn, we've been doing this for a minute.
It was the low.
One of y'all trash.
Well, why don't you stop living in the past?
Oh, because because
my opinion can change.
That's true.
She's a GG now, B. Jones, so everything's different.
That's true. All right. Okay.
Speaking of shoes, my boo had on these little bitty sandals the other day, and they was just so cute. She had these little bitty feet. I just want to say that.
Lord have mercy.
Man, y'all went line. Y'all went line by all the slides. I don't know what the hell happened. It's like,
it's like 75 slides. I don't know what's going on.
Hey, that thing got like 6 or 7 blanks, man. Somebody went ham on that.
It must have been like this for a couple of weeks because all I did was I copied the last slide that we did. So we got
don't worry about it, Kevin.
I think somebody accidentally added it. Might have been Pam. She was still thinking about that liquor on.
You know what? I think a couple people on this in this grid need to be on a pip.
Pay him over there like a GG. Let's see, control. Pulling her glasses on. Let's see. Terrence, come here. What is this?
What does this button do?
What is this button?
And then all of a sudden, all these slides.
Show me that new TikTok dance, boy.
As she was saying that she couldn't find it, she was adding all them blanks.
Exactly. Yeah. All right, we're gonna be quick, man. Kevin, man, we ain't really got no time for it, but Let's do it, Kevin. We'll do a quick pick six, man. Let's see. I'm only gonna pick 2 topics, Kevin. Let's do this one. What wide receiver quarterback combo are you most excited about watching next year?
It's Derek Carr and Devontae Adams, man.
Ooh, that's a good one, Kevin. It's funny you say that because we got Raider Nation. Shout out to Raider Nation in the chat. But, man, I'm going to the other side of the country, man. I got Tua Tagovailoa with my guy, the speed merchant. Hey, what you think them boys going to do?
Not much because Tua's a quarterback, but let's go.
Hey, Tyreek Hill and Tua. All right, Kevin. Any splash free agents? Bradley Beal just made it to the market. Anybody you looking forward to? Just when we think the sports conversation is about to go dry, the NBA gives us free agency. Trades happening. Kyrie resigns. Anybody that you excited about watching and where they end up in this free agency, man?
You mentioned his name. It's got to be Bradley Beal. That man how long? We got to see where he has to go to the contender.
Well, you got Kevin Durant might be going to Portland. You got somebody else, just James Harden. He declined his contract.
Yeah, he gonna sign back.
They say he declined his contract so he can get a better contract from the Sixers, but I don't know, man. It's a lot of deals out there. So
I'm gonna go Bradley Beal because he deserves.
It's the Bradley Beal sweepstakes. I'm with you. What was you about to say, Ms. Manhattan?
I was gonna say, where do y'all think he's gonna go?
Ooh.
Miami. It may be Miami, but I wouldn't go there if I'm him.
I wouldn't either.
Y'all don't think they're gonna do a trade for Russell Westbrook and send him over to the Lakers?
No, Russ is stuck. Russ is stuck.
That's what I said too.
Russ is stuck. I don't know, man. I don't know where Bradley Beal gonna end up, but I'm interested to see how it turned out, Kevin. I don't know.
He can come to Dallas if we can make it happen. That'll be nice having him out.
All right,
there.
Kevin, this is the last one. Next week, we are going to start the segment that Miss Manhattan is producing, the Pick Six NFL preseason rankings. We're going to start it next week, so we give a little bit more time, Kevin. But my last question to you, and this will be our and one for the week. Should NFL and NBA players complain about their Madden or 2K character image likeness or ratings?
Yes. So
you feel like they are justified by complaining?
Yeah. Did you see what's his name? Jaden Ivey? Did you see the way he looked?
Yeah, he was grotesque.
Could have made it better. Yeah, come on now. Now the ratings, yeah, I will too. Especially I believe I should be in the 90s and they give me like an 88, 89. Yeah.
My thing is I can understand like Zion and Ben Simmons and some of these rookies who surprised at how their speed is not that, but it's a video game. Why are you even wasting energy? And some guys be serious with it, Kevin. Like Leonard Fournette was serious. That man went and pulled over the EA guy at the practice at Jacksonville and was like, what's going on? The EA representative had to go back to corporate office, rewatch stuff, and they actually revised Leonard Fournette's Madden rating. I don't think I would complain about the ratings, but I would ask, like, hey, if you're going to use my name and my likeness, give me a better looking character. Give me a better looking character.
Yeah,
that dude looked like something from 1998.
What'd you say, Pam?
Don't have me out here looking stupid.
All right, that's the only thing I'm gonna say. Yeah. All right, y'all. That's the pick six for today. Next week, we're gonna crank it back up. We're gonna start with running back rankings. So come with your top. We're gonna do 12 total, but week one, we only gonna do 6 each. We'll do 12 through 7. So y'all come with that next week.
All right, B. Jones, just keep on talking. Just go and give us a yeet.
Man, this yeet is a crazy one because it's not an athlete at all. And this yeet is really, I don't know. I found some sort of motivation or some sort of inspiration in the story. So I was sleeping. My wife, she's a big time reader. She wakes me up in the middle of the night and she's like, baby, wake up. And she starts telling me about this book she's reading. And this book, I swear over the next 3 days, all I did was hear about this person and their stories. And I'm going to go ahead and give y'all the answer. Viola Davis is our yeet of the week. This woman actually got in her first part was at the age of 42. She had to live with rats. She came up in a very impoverished area. She grew up with people calling her ugly all the time, disrespecting her. She went to Juilliard. Out of 856 students, only 35 of them were African Americans when she was at Juilliard. She went through a training program that told you how to look, act, dress, and perform as a white person in today's society. So all of the odds that she had to overcome, hearing these stories every day brought to me by my wife, I said, this is something that Sports Life Talk need, because she started her career later in her life, got her first part, like I told y'all, at the age of 42. And you never know. It ain't too late for nobody. So we're going to keep trying. We're going to keep hustling. We're going to keep grinding. And we're going to keep putting it out there, because our breakthrough's coming too. So Viola Davis for making an impact on us, for me.
Yes.
Hey, for fighting through, for living with rats, y'all. I mean, she had rats in the house crawling over her face and stuff. Like, y'all go out and read Viola Davis' story. I'm about to go watch Fences right now after the show. But Viola Davis, for being extraordinary, for being elite, for being tenacious, you deserve a yeet.
She is absolutely one of my favorites. I feel like her and Angela Bassett are just like, ain't nobody touching y'all. Y'all can just, I mean, they get into it. It's just, I don't feel like I'm just watching somebody act. I just be in awe. They are just, both of them are just amazing.
Yes. My favorite show of hers is How to Get Away with Murder.
How to Get Away with Murder.
First of all, that walk.
I was gonna recommend us doing a she'll be the cover athlete. Maybe one day we'll give her the cover athlete or the cover entertainer for a show. But she dope. That's all I'm gonna say. Yeah, Viola Davis, dog.
Yeah, let's give it to her.
Kevin, you missed the whole heat,
dude. I apologize.
Weezer was calling. All right, y'all. So it is time for the 2-minute warning. Who is y'all shouting out this week? Who we shouting out?
I guess before the month ends, happy birthday to you again, and happy birthday to Katie Dammit. Yeah, that's my shout out.
I'm gonna give a shout out to KD, because she did. She said she took Gemini out as well, and she took me out too. So thank you so much, KD.
I'm not shouting her out.
I'm looking forward to the next time that we all kick it for real.
Yeah,
law enforcement paying that good.
And congratulations to KT too for his, new.
Kevin, when you gonna announce that, Kevin?
Oh well, if you got Facebook, you saw it. Hey, so I worked in Corsicana going on 8 years, but this year I decided to get out of coaching and everything, and now I'll be in Arlington at Bowles Middle School, where I won't coach anymore. So I have more time to do this and kick it with my family here on the show. So shout out to Bowles and Arlington. Also shout out to Corsicana, because it's been a hell of a 7 to 8 years, and I'm going to miss all the people I work with, especially the kids.
So are you trying
to about to cry?
A coach number?
That's the thing, though. I don't know if I'm not going to. I think I'd be the head coach of the show, though. I thought about it.
I was going to say, I'm about to strip that title.
You can. I can just go to Ed Reed, but yeah. Thank you, KD.
Nah, man, I'm happy for you, bro. Congratulations, KT. That's awesome,
that.
dog. I'm proud of you, man.
Appreciate that.
B. Jones, who you
man? I'm sending love to y'all, KD, damn it. My cousin C, he normally able to watch the show. He in training right now. He got a new gig. Got to show him some love. My uncle Vertus celebrates his 61st birthday today. Wow.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday to my uncle. And I don't know, I'm probably missing some people, but I love y'all all. You know what I'm saying? We in this thing. Let's go.
Yes.
All right. I would like to shout out these two down here. Because I did, regardless of all the stuff I'm talking, the trash I'm talking, I did enjoy myself. KD, like I said, she took me on a date. I thought I was going to have to give up my drawers afterwards because it was great of a date. But KT joined us and we just had a good time. B. Jones, you're going to be there next time. But
absolutely.
Shout out to Katie and shout out to them fabulous gifts I got and stuff. Ooh, I still need to go to Home Goods.
Hey, Katie broke her off, y'all. She did.
She sure did. And I was trying to go to Home Goods today, but I would have missed the show, so I didn't get the chance. Trust and believe I will be going to Home Goods. Y'all, in case y'all didn't know, that's one of my favorite stores. And shout out to our listeners this evening. I know a lot of people are out of town and doing their own thing. Shout out to Katie Dammit on your birthday. Kick it, live it up.
Yeah. Shout out to SLT South there in Croatia.
Yes. Not all of them, right? Is Brittany? Brittany's not there, is she?
No, Brittany's not. It's just Misty and Elena.
And Elena. Okay. Well, yeah, y'all have fun.
Tough times don't last, but tough people do. That's for you.
All right, that sounded like a Joe, Principal Joe. Back.
They used to call me Crazy Joe, Daddy.
Now they call me Batman. All right, y'all. Make sure y'all join us next week. We will be back. I will be tanned again. I'm heading to Mexico on Friday. I'll be back on Tuesday.
Kevin, hey, we need to look at the bank account, man, because
How in the
I
hell
don't
are you
actually
going to
moving
Mexico
around
and
like that.
every other week you out of town, like out of the country?
I know what it is, Pam. You moving keys. You a drug dealer.
Or it's gold. It's gold. She's gold.
No, she moving keys.
I'm pushing weight, y'all.
Pam is a mule.
Nobody suspects me.
Nobody.
Who's gonna suspect Gigi?
You're like, just come on through. Old ass ain't got nothing on. Come on, let's
Still
go.
now, because we just spoiled everything for you. All right, SLT Nation. We will holler at y'all next week.
Tell a friend, 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 tell a. Can you?
You already know what time it is, Sports Life Talk, and if you didn't know, you didn't set your reminder. You need to set your reminder, man. Sports Life Talk through your speakers and your headphones. Get to know the name and let your friends know. Ask who's got their game on lock, like a chain around a box, no bento. Legos in the end zone, building on a height from the scoreboard that we're adding to. Consistent with the content on a whole different magnitude. Working front to back like a lateral pass, and the attitude matches the aptitude. That's why we're glad to do Sports Life Talk, counting down the clock till the next episode drops, yeah. Sports Life Talk, counting down the clock till the next episode drops, yeah.